Hello and welcome to the Feng Shui Money Couch, where I talk about Feng Shui and other woo. My name is Laura Carrillo, aka the Feng Shui Lady. What if I told you Feng Shui could save your life? Sounds a little dramatic, I know, but I'm not just being super extra. I have science to back this up. While it's easy to dismiss a practice like Feng Shui as just a design aesthetic or some obscure woo practice, it is in fact one of the 5 branches of Chinese medicine along with acupuncture, qigong, herbalism, and massage. It's an earth science that is over 5,000 years old. Feng Shui is a diagnostic tool used to uncover what's not working in your life as it is reflected in your environment. It is uncanny how much your home reveals about you. When I see a bed with just one nightstand that's shoved against the wall, that reads as single or somebody in a really toxic relationship. This setup can lead to one partner feeling trapped in the relationship. It doesn't make space for a union where 2 people see eye to eye. Regardless of gender, when I see a home with a lot of art of beautiful, alluring women depicted alone, that also screams single. She's alone. Get it? If it's a woman's home, she is emphasizing her singleness. Same for a man. Even though he is surrounded by all these beautiful women, they are unattainable. If she was paired up with someone, or there was a piece of art nearby depicting either a man or another woman, depending on your sexual orientation, that would be another story. Then we have Western science and epigenetics, which is the science of how environmental factors activate your genes. Feng Shui, from the scientific perspective of epigenetics, speaks to how our environment dictates our gene expression and ultimately our health outcomes. So, changes in how genes are expressed are determined by environmental factors. My job is to help people design the most energetically supportive and aspirational environment that supports folks physically, psychologically, and energetically. When you optimize your physical space, your home becomes more than just a soft place to land. It transcends mundane necessities and becomes a living, breathing 3D vision board for your hopes and dreams. I look at homes as our most powerful manifesting tools. How we live, where we live, and who we live with takes on so much more import than people realize. That saying, better to live alone than in bad company, comes to mind. Other people's energy can legitimately deplete us if there's friction. Set and setting can go a long way to soften the blow, but when part of your environment is someone with whom you have a lot of friction, you might want to start by removing either yourself or them. The more agency that you have over your environment, the more you're able to manifest. At the time of this recording, we are between eclipses, an excellent time for clearing your environment and making space for your blessings. I can't think of a better time to declutter and deep clean your home. Sage and Palo Santo and some high frequency music while you are recalibrating your space. Also, a nice salt bath for your vessel when you're done would be very beneficial. From the lens of epigenetics, the more stressors and toxic influences in your environment, the more you're likely to fall ill and, well, perhaps even die. So yes, Feng Shui can save your life. What or who are you living with that presents as toxic? It could be as subtle as an ugly painting that your mom gave you that makes you cringe every time you see it, but you feel obligated to keep it. Here's your permission to replace it with a piece of art that lights you up every time you see it and reinforces an aspiration that you have. Or it could be much more consequential, like the person you share a home with and once loved, but with whom that bond has become untenable. I see a lot of this. The eclipses give us a window that serves as an exit strategy. Something or someone leaves or is eclipsed out so the universe can bring you alignment and harmony with something or someone else. Yay! I'm so pleased that I managed to include Feng Shui, astrology, and epigenetics in this episode. They are all connected. We are all connected. Wishing you all so many blessings this eclipse season. Check out my link tree in the show notes for all the ways that I can be of service. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Every little interaction makes a world of difference and supports my work. Cheers, everyone, and ciao for now.